All right, hi everyone. This stream, I streamed this. It got nuked for copyright. I've covered over everything that you can't see, and I've silenced everything you aren't supposed to hear. So, when I click play in the video, you can click play in the video. This movie's called Sailor Beware. It's from 1955. This is all available on Internet Archive. You're able to watch it completely for free. I'm watching all of the Michael Caine movie. Every movie that Michael Caine has been in appeared in. Even he's an extra in this movie, so don't get your hopes up. You can honestly, if you wanted to, you could just skip this one and you probably wouldn't miss much. So yeah, there you go. Have a good time. Here's to good health and good fortune and everything. This is Sailor Beware. We're to watch this movie. It's got Michael Caine in it for 5 seconds. Here's me hoping that this is not wildly inappropriate. I don't condone anything that's said in this movie until it's over and I get a chance to review it. Sorry if you don't like having pixels on the screen. It's a little bit blurry. Oh, is a stage play? I think you can make this significantly. I could have made the thumbnail significantly shittier and to fit the vibe. I can't really read this. And it's not me this time, it's the movie. I miss having the credits in front of the movie. Having the credits at the end is really annoying. I want to know who's in the movie before I get into the meat of it. And I like the chance to have all of the art and like viz dev on the project up front. I think that's really cool. Is this the same shot from Morning Departure? This looks very similar. I guess English harbors just look like that. Oh, we won't be able to see him. He's definitely one of these guys. He's too blurry. If Michael Caine is in one of those shots, I couldn't see him. Whoa, oh, is that him? Is he the blonde man right there? I believe he may have been the blonde man. Oh, wait, no. Is that him? No, he's speaking. He can't be Michael Caine. I think he was the blonde man. I'm cranking the volume. Is he smoking on a boat? God, the 50s were different. You'd be hard pressed to smoke outside nowadays. Where the fuck did he get that house? Talking and listening is very difficult here. Okay, there is a there's a British Halloween album that I've listened to. And like the first song is about how this guy is really stoked to be a ghost and to be fucking dead. This is everyone I know who's gotten married. I think it's fucking polished, lady. I think we got it. I think you got it. And I think that every British comedy is just about how great it is to fucking keel over and die. I think the British people, I think the Brits might be severely depressed. Based, by the way. The fuck? Oh, she really wants this wedding to happen and fucking detests anything going on around it. She's like, I fucking can't wait for this wedding to happen, but also I want to die and I want this wedding to not happen. Damn. Damn. Yeah, you're to be the fucking rag polishing that thing, like that piece of fire equipment that I won't be more specific about to save myself from saying something more stupid than I've already said today. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck are their coasters? I'm gonna turn on your side just a little bit to make sure that you can still hear me. I thought that Emma was getting married. Damn, I wish I had hospitality like that at my house. If I'm drinking tea at my house, you better bring your own. That's a joke. You can have tea at my house. Mm-hmm. Ferrets? I did that. I literally did that this winter. God forbid a man have a hobby, Emma. Jeez. God forbid a man have a hobby. I think Emma seems like a very kind lady who is a little bit misguided. And is he eating that off of the pavement? God, a man catches a whiff of ankle and he's like, I'm going to eat a pavement sandwich. Granted, if I were hungry, a pavement sando wouldn't be the worst thing. The weird ferret specific lingo in a British accent is something I could not possibly understand. Damn. No, give the ferrets a bigger enclosure. I'm peeking the microphone. No, it's such a small enclosure. Oh. God, the 50s really were shit, weren't they? This guy's a shit at keeping his ferrets. Albert. No, don't set that on the. Oh, jeez. Emma's gonna be fucking pissed. I bet you that was hot. You can't set that on a wooden on a wooden. Well, Albert's on the shit list. Good man. Good man. I feel like you wouldn't give milk that hot to a ferret. It might scald the poor thing's throat. Canusti. Man, I wish my tea would cool down so I could drink it without burning my whole tongue off. Be great. Hmm. I feel like Emma's got a real chip on her shoulder for all ab work. She's got a very particular demeanor. Oh, she was at the Sando stand. Usually the old folks have to ask you how old you are or how long it's been. You don't have to like say it. Is this Shirley? It is. I'm a fortune teller. Bro, I bet you this killed in the 50s. I bet people were fucking hooting and hollering in the theaters. All right, Canusi's a bit dull. Well, no one. And if you don't know a Canusti, unfortunately, unfortunately, it may well be you. Emma's real stuck up about this whole wedding ordeal. I don't think she likes these people. Oh, it's 5. My cat just got fed. That's great. So it's fine if they're hanging out in the garden, but not if they're upstairs. Seems like it get into much more trouble outside than they would upstairs. I feel like you're ill prepared if this is the first thing you're thinking about. If this is the first you thought about it. You got up to the bit where you're like, let's get married. Why are they still in their uniforms? Why have they not changed into civilian clothes? I feel like that's the first thing you do when you get out of work is you change. I think she'd throw a fit if you didn't help her. God forbid a man see the lads. Oh my gosh. No hobbies, no lads. We can't help with the chores. We can't go anywhere. I mean, this Emma lady. Hurl her into the harbor, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is incredibly dramatic. This is more dramatic than the last one, and everyone died in that one. Good, good, good answer. Wow, the hypocrite Emma. God forbid the lads get together for a single drink, the last drink you'll ever have. That's not true. You can probably drink quite a bit when you're married. I think it's expected. I've not been married yet. This is gonna be an awful marriage. I'm gonna call the shot right now. This is not gonna work. They're really terrible at communicating. What? Edie's a fortune teller? She's reading the tea leaves? Oh, they got a fold out bed. That's convenient. I like Henry's hat. Henry's got a cool hat. Oh yes, a half a bottle of warm beer, my favorite. Mmm. Mmm. Hi, Snake. My cat has arrived. You wanna come here? Watch a movie? Yeah, we're watching a movie. You wanna come hang out? He ate some food and got out of bed, and now he's over here to taunt me, to harass, to befuddle even. I might get some chips or a snack or something. In fact, I think I might. You watch the movie. I'll be right back. Uh Henry's fucking plastered. I would be too. I've got some chips now. Bro's gotta shut the fuck up. He's gonna be hungover at the wedding. He's this out of his gourd. He's got to be in trouble tomorrow. Henry, shut the fuck up. Isn't there someone sleeping downstairs? Oh my god. Classic. Classic UK Irish banter. This man is not afraid of death. He wouldn't have dared. Imagine how much of this could have been resolved if Emma just said, "Yeah, go get a quick drink and come back. Be back before the night's over." Could have resolved the whole thing by being just a little bit more permissible. If you demand perfection, you're likely to be disappointed. And so, give a little bit of a little wiggle room. Mac, what's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Here, here. Wow, that's very nice. Well, maybe Emma's got a heart of gold. In this economy, you're going to buy your stepson. Not stepson. Um, I'm confused about names now. Anyway, you understand. It's a nice thing to do. I wish that she had gone about this in a better way. This is why we have stretchy, loose-fitting clothes, so that we can take our clothes off easier. See, this is it's destined for disaster. He doesn't like her family. She's incredibly dishonest. That's a no. Don't say always, because there's already trouble. You've tied always to a thing that is clearly a damaged vessel destined to sink. To all parties involved besides you for some reason. Not she doesn't love him enough not to lie. I think this is some bullshit, I think. It's an awful way to begin things with a lie. Is he fixing to put his clothes back on to bop out? How is he confused by a bed? Why is he in the bed with shoes? Why is he in the house with shoes on? Be a respectable human being and take your damn shoes off before you walk inside. They've not given him a pillow? Mm. She's got a. It's called mortality salience. So she's concerned with death and is now forcing her worldview on other people as a desperate attempt to outlive her own death. Okay. Okay. They need a bigger bed. They're sharing a twin. Smoking inside, too. I think this is quite a bad thing. Did he just leave a burning cigarette in a shoe? He's gonna fuck up his shoes. You'll need an ashtray that travels well. You could sleep with the light on. He reacted horribly to that. I mean, that's the worst reaction you could have to that situation. I'm concerned about the British. Is this how y'all live? Is this how y'all live? Could we subsidize the British bed scenario? I'd spend $10 trying to find a bigger bed, you know? If you're British and you need $10 for a new bed, for a bigger bed, not a new one, because you're sharing a twin with your mate, I mean, I'll like Venmo you. I'll Zelle you $20 or something. Not worth as much now, unfortunately, but damn, you spooked the milkman off. The freaking ceiling was shaking. She spoke with such thunder that the ceiling shook. Do they not have other clothes, maybe? Maybe when you're a sailor, you're issued clothes and you're not allowed to wear other ones? Oh, the ferrets. That's good. Uh-oh. He's going to turn into a were-ferret. This is going to be a very different movie. He'll be shitting in corners in no time. Something that nothing changes drastically between, what is his name? Carnoustie and Daphne. I fully ship this, by the way. Oh, that is some intense language, Emma. I think we should cool the fuck down. Let's not say that ever again, please. Unless it's truthful and dire. I think Edie might be the best character in the movie. Edie Karnowski and Daphne should have their own spin-off movie that's free of the rest of the fucked up characters in this film. Honestly, if you told the same story without Emma, it might have gone a lot better. Is that wool? Oh, they're bouquets. What happened to Edie's husband? Henry's got a very unfortunate haircut. I wish that he would change it to something that was a little bit less slick and a little... He's got a particular vibe that I'm not sure I like. The kind of grain and the blur of the movie is making Henry look a specific way that I don't think is appropriate. He looks like a certain Austrian dictator that I don't agree with at all. And I don't know if it's intentional. I hope not. I hope not. But I mean the resemblance is quite stark, is it not? Do a side by side. Future editor side. No, actually, don't put him in. Don't put him in the video. You can just imagine it in your head. Look up a photo. Mm-hmm. This is good. I love Edie. Edie's my favorite character in this movie. Oh. Okay, he's gone from dictator to Charlie Chaplin. I approve of the sudden shift, the sudden turn into movie star. I very much appreciate his new look. He's got to keep the hat on for the rest of the movie, and we'll be good. Oh geez, Edie's gonna pass out. We gotta get Edie hitched again. She needs to relive the glory days, not vicariously through other people, but for herself. She deserves it. I hope. I hope she's not a bad person by the end of this. You could pay the man a compliment, maybe. Oh, cat. Who's the cat? Cat. Oh, that cat is dead now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that from me, but the 50s was a long time ago. But it's still cute in the video. Why? What is with these weird traditions that are just like subtly negging everyone's like they're harshing the whole vibe? Why is the tradition to harsh the vibe severe? I just choked on a chip. That's a crisp for you all in Britain. I learned that y'all don't call them chips. You call fries chips. I don't know why you didn't switch them. These are also fried. In chips, American crisps chip when you break them, right? They chip because they're like really fragile. And uh, chips are Frenched. So they should be called Frenches. But you also fry them, so you call them French fries. That's where the fucking name comes from. Oh, Albert is not here. That guy's gonna be playing the refrain for hours, unfortunately. He'll be playing that song till the cows come home. Okay, this is actually the premise of this is very funny. Of what if the groom what if the groom was an orphan? So he didn't have a family to bring with him and he also didn't show up. So it's just one side of the family is having this weird delusion about getting married and there's no one else there. That's very good. Oh, the groom's family didn't show up. What's new? Oh, he's back. I thought, didn't we see this before? Am I having a stroke? This guy's probably like, what the fuck? Can we just get this day on with? I'm trying to go to lunch. It's going to be another hour of this. They're just going to drive in circles. Saying, oh, that guy's having a smoke? Damn. Oh, Edie. Ew. What the fuck? Don't do that. No, keep playing funny, man. Keep going. Are we not going to get the B plot with Albert going on his way? What do you do? Fucking go burn down the other place that they were going to buy? I'm eating barbecue chips, by the way. They're pretty good. He's not in a suit or nothing. He's just in uniform. Oh, that wasn't Albert. Some other guy. Is everyone going to find their way to the after party before they actually get to the wedding? It's called a reception. I know that. I know what shit's called. I'm an adult who's been to more than one wedding. This is a vibe full of misfortune. I imagine Albert has seen that Shirley is a lying, horrible person, and that her mother is incredibly overbearing and cruel. Well, I feel like this has something to do with the fact that your mother is overbearing, that you've lied on multiple occasions now. Oh my gosh, excuse me. In the slippers? Where? In the freaking sink? They probably don't have a sink. No, they probably do have a sink. They have indoor plumbing in the 50s in Britain, right? The fuck am I talking? Of course they do. What the fuck am I talking about? It's not the medieval ages. Hell yeah. I get the feeling that maybe the English, the Scottish, and the Irish don't get along very well. Given what I've learned of this movie, Daphne is fucking correct. Daphne's a saint. Daphne and Edie and Carnoustie, they need their own movie. They need their own movie where they solve crimes. Paging Dr. Freud, damn. I'm thinking Emma might have some serious daddy issues. No, Albert is fucking gone. He caught one whiff of the fuckery and was like, I'm out. I am not coming back to this place. Albert stands on business to the extent where he doesn't care that he's gotten the down payment on a house for his wedding gift from his it's really not step. They're really not his step parents, I don't think. I'm confused about the way that names are carried out, you know? No. The Dee Dee lore. Oh my gosh, I feel bad. Left at the altar. Oh my gosh. Well, unfortunately, being left at the altar is a curse that tends to work itself out. You can only be cursed for so many generations before being left at the altar resolves itself. So fuck you. No. Edie's my favorite. She can come live in my house. I don't give a shit if she leaves hot business on the wooden table. Actually, I do kind of care if she leaves it on the wooden table. That took me quite a bit to paint. I could change her. I could get Edie to use a frickin' coaster. There he is, big man around town. The fucker, Albert. All right, I'm back on Albert. Albert is my new favorite character. Did he not get a ride from his buddy to the wedding? Uh oh, the devil's coming in. Was he a tax collector? I sure hope this guy is not Satan. Oh, that'll help. That'll do it. Listen to him, but fuck him. Don't listen. Is Albert gonna marry her when she's not in the room? Oh, please, 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 please. I This will be the happiest I've been in a long time. I hit him with the oof at the end. You might want to start on that. Please let them marry without Emma there. That would make my whole fucking day. That was easy. So were the rest of us. If I might be an impartial third party here. Fucking yes. Oh my god, this guy is smart. True. Fucking real. Uh-huh. That is the exact expression. Oh my gosh, this guy gets it. Big Henry W. He's got to put back on the hat, though. He's got a concerning haircut. Bro, he needs a fucking hat, dude. I'd be pretty stoked if I came home to fish and chips in the oven, I'll be honest. I'd be like, holy shit, there's food in the oven? This is more than I expected. Mm-hmm. This is very Uh-huh. This is she's not learned her lesson at all. She's not learned she's faking. She's faking it. Oh, oh, please. She might change a little bit after all. She might become 5% better than she was at the start of the movie by the end of it. And maybe after another 20 years of seeing a therapist, she might resolve whatever trauma has begot this horrible situation. In-law, that's it. Purefoy's an incredible scholar. I believe that he's changed my life. She's not changed. Oh, has she changed? That'll fix. I'm sure that'll fix your marriage. That'll be it. They're eating. They went to a party with no wedding. Oh, he's got the hat back on. Thank God. No, keep that hat back on. Don't tip that thing. Ooh, they scheduled an orchestra this quickly? They were stuck with just the organist the first time. She's not changed at all. Man, they've got ADR in the 50s? I like that they've got the reverb of them walking away, but not the decrease in volume. So that was it, huh? I liked Edie. Edie was cool. That was the movie. Okay. So that was the movie. That was the movie Sailor Beware. And beware indeed. Beware indeed. I think that movie deserves a... If 5 is like your average movie, I think it's about maybe just on like 4.9 or something. Here we go. This is my tier list for the Michael Caine movies we've seen so far. So far we've seen Morning Departure, a very good film that I would have ranked probably an 8 out of 10. This is Sailor Beware. It's a comedy. It's not as serious. It doesn't have as much to say about the human condition, I don't think. I think for a comedy from the 50s, it was very tame, which I appreciated. I was really hoping that there would not be anything like extremely concerning to find out. I think in terms of Michael Caine's appearance, which is what we're ranking here. We're ranking Michael Caine in the movie. It's got to go an F. He was in the... I couldn't even really tell if it was him. I think he was in like the first few minutes of the movie. I think, just a blonde guy sitting at a table with his head turned to us. So I'm going to give it an F. I'm going to give it below Morning Departure, because at least in Morning Departure, there was a moment when I could look at the screen and point and go, I think that's Michael Caine, or that is Michael Caine, because you could see his face. This one's like, is that him? The Emma character was insufferable the whole movie. Until the end, when she was like, there's a kind of sliver of redemption here, and then even then it got undermined. There was no sincerity in what she said. The whole plot of like Albert and Shirley getting married, it felt like it didn't even need to be in the movie. Like, it really feels like they went to have the main character be, and let me zoom in a little bit. You guys are a little far away from this. It feels like they wanted the main character of the movie to be Emma. And the trouble with that is that Emma is a horrible character the whole time through. She's just kind of unwatchable. Albert doesn't do anything. He's kind of, he doesn't seem like he has a motivation at all. Shirley is just the damsel in distress, which is a boring concept for a character. Really, the only character I thought was actually well fleshed out was Edie, which is bizarre because she's like a background joke character who's like, she got walked out on at a wedding sometime in the past and is now trying to relive, her wedding vicariously through her niece. And even then, there's not much there. In terms of a comedy, I'm sure this was a lot funnier in the 50s. The whole thing of like, Scottish guy The whole Scottish Irish humor doesn't do it for me. I'm also not British, so like maybe that hits if you're from the Isles and you're like, that's really funny. He's Scottish. He's Scottish. He doesn't know what a bed is. But like, nah. The whole like piety kind of manners thing of like, oh no, I've dropped my laundry on the floor. Isn't it wacky that that you're helping me pick up this laundry that I dropped on the floor? Isn't that funny? Not really. I found some of the stuff between Henry and Emma was a bit more comical. That's a bit more evergreen content, I guess, but for as much as there was like 1 or 2 moments where it was passable, I wouldn't want to watch this again. I watch Morning Departure again in a heartbeat. I don't want to watch Sailor Beware more than once in my whole life, and if I never see it again and I never hear about it again, I wouldn't be upset. So that's my official review of the 1955 film Sailor Beware, starring Peggy Mount. Yeah, okay. That's the end of the stream. I'm gonna go get dinner.